Hello everyone, welcome back to the War Zone. I'm Scruffy, and this is Scruffy Tales. And as we've seen on the Deep State map, Ukraine gains ground, and the 21st Mechanized are right in the middle of it. And as you can see here, how Deep State has updated the map, Ukraine has gained a lot of territory outside of Terny, where we have the 21st Mechanized. And other units, obviously. Uh, and Russia has been forced back quite a ways, several square kilometers, as a matter of fact. And so this is a substantial push made by Ukraine. However, there's something strange going on here, and we need to take a look at it. And that is the fact that this has already been reported on in mid-April. I did a video on how Ukraine was making some pushes in this region, in this area, on the 16th of April. And in my video, I point out that another YouTube channel reporting from Ukraine mentions how Ukraine has made a big, strong push into these valleys outside of Terny. But we didn't see anything on the other maps that confirmed these pushes, so we only got the news from reporting from Ukraine mid-April. Uh, Here's the thing though, if we take a look at what Deep State now has updated on their map, it is exactly what reporting from Ukraine told us back in April. I mean, take a look. Here we have the forests in this valley, and you can see the windbreaks out there are following the edge of the valley. Take a look right here. That exactly where this map is showing uh, where Ukraine had made an advance in mid-April. Take a look at it. Deep State is following the exact same lines. So for some reason, uh, Deep State has not updated the maps here correctly for a couple of months. Why? Who knows? Some reason, I guess. I guess it wasn't confirmed. Maybe the Ukrainian army didn't want it to be updated on quote unquote official pro-Ukrainian site. I don't know. But this here clearly happened back in April. So yeah, it's kind of strange that Deep State didn't register this until now. Uh, but there you have it. Back in April, this happened. This happened in April. And interestingly enough, right smack in the middle of all of this, we have the 21st Mechanized, the battalion that famously uses a lot of CV-90s and also the Swedish Leopard 2 tank, the STRV 122. So we have more than likely Swedish equipment, Swedish vehicles taking part in this push that has forced Russia back during spring and also to some extent during the summer. And of course, we also have archers operating in the same area further back supporting the front line. So if we take a look here, if we measure here on Deep State, we get a total distance of basically 2 kilometers as Ukraine has pushed up this valley all the way up to this area up here. So this forest belt here along the edge of the valley is now in Ukrainian control, and Ukraine is in control of the entire valley. They are also in control of this part of the valleys here, and also this end here all the way to this patch of woods here. So this ridge line here is in Ukrainian control. You can see this windbreak here. It's this one. And they are also in control of the next valley somewhere between this patch of woods and this windbreak. So something like this over here. So this part of that valley is Ukrainian control. The ridge here is Ukrainian control. and the valley here, and the valley here. So it's a substantial push that Ukraine has pulled off. They pushed up through this valley, pushed up through this valley, and secured the ridge, and are now along the edges here of this small valley here as well. And taking a look from a different angle, so here you have that windbreak that follows the ridge line here, that windbreak here, and this is where Ukraine has pushed up all the way up to here. So this entire area here is Ukrainian controlled, and they have also pushed up here, and they are in control of this section of the valleys as well, and of course they're in control of the road and ridge line. And as we can see here, somewhere between this patch of woods and the windbreak, Ukraine is in control of the next valley. So patch of woods, this is also where we found a wrecked STRV 122 a couple of months back. But this patch of woods, here's the windbreak, so somewhere in between, so somewhere around here is where the front line is currently located. So Ukraine has pushed all the way up here to somewhere around here, and here is the gray area where Russian and Ukrainians are fighting in this particular valley. So yeah, Ukraine has made significant progress here outside of Terny, and more than likely CV90s, STRV 122s and Archers have helped in achieving this. And Ukraine is quite successful in this area of late. They have made some substantial gains down here, as well as been pushing up here. So Russia is struggling here outside of Kremina. Ukraine is pushing them back. If that is because Russia is allocating troops elsewhere, Kharkiv for instance, who knows, but Ukraine is pushing Russia back. They are gaining territory at Terny, and they are gaining territory here in the forests, pushing towards Kremina. So that's it, short and sweet. I hope you found it interesting. I hope I'll see you in the next one. And as always, go på marsch, Ukraine. Give them hell.